Rolls. Tough position for him to be in here. Swing forward. It was a good flash, but no connections onto the heads. His Flax now wide out in the open. Needs a kill. And again, cannot get it. Stair is here, but the rotation is late, and the time is ticking down. The jumping shot to get the first man off of that defuse. They need to stick things now. Dumao needs to hold this, and I just don't
they don't have it.
There's enough time.
They got pulled off of it. Well played by Sprout there in the post plant, even though they lose the first body right at the beginning.
There's plentiful utility to find that cross, but actually not smoked. Instead, just flashes. Nice fight. Taco down for nothing, and Lotto now, the man who has to anchor the smoke to give him some space, some time to play with. And this one with the blinds, again, are excellent. This util from Sprout has been perfection. Is now only 2 men left remaining, and both spotted out by Rolls. Was playing in mid, re-smoke coming over towards Cat. I don't even know if you go for this for 00Nation. 1 smoke, that's all that's left in the belt.
At the end of the day, yes, Stair will go down to Dumao. So 1 less player on Sprout. They're not too fussed. I mean, they got plenty of money, like we mentioned. So it's going to be a 4th round picked up and a 5th that they'll be able to invest into quite heavily. Smoke's available, so you think they're going to smoke off this cross. They don't need to. They dry peek it. Rawls gets the headshot onto Lato and now moves his way up to a soft B site. Only 1 player there for 00Nation.
Yes, this is a great play out of Taco. He'll press forward. A bit of a backup here. Try on 1 HP. He'll be the first to face that scout, hoping for a tag, a shot, anything to do, but it's the op instead to find it. And Dumao, just no opportunity. No util, worse guns. You're not winning that on the B retake. This position from Cold could be big. He's kind of peeking past Catwalk. Sorry, no one rotates back through mid, so he has Sprout locked in towards his play, and Try has things locked down towards Long. Another shot connecting.
I mean, at this point, if you're Sprout, do you just fall back and give up Long A? No, they want to fight into it, Mimi.
They do. Long's already up. Try now under pressure, and yeah, not going to be able to get anything done. The angle's too close for that scout to get more, but Cold Sarah with the Deagle was maybe looking for something spicy, not to be, as Dumao now on the 1 versus 2. Not the most unwinnable of circumstances, but the player towards car timing. Peek back towards Long. Long's now holding on the line. Dumao expects it, but unable to find the head. The flawless streak continues for Sprout.
Slacks manages to get the headshot onto Taco through the wall. What? Jumping AK shot from Stair. Unbelievable onto Cold. 3v3, and they've got control of the B site with that. Dumao's trying to peek back into it from window, but I cannot believe Stair hit that shot.
I am floored. I mean, he's given Cold a little bit of his own medicine there.
I need to see that again.
I mean, we saw that happen just the other day with the AK. I'm still shocked. And a falling AK kills him.
That's something you see with a MAC-10, not necessarily an AK. And Try will get 1.
Actually re-pushed Dumao in. He was just trying to make sure no one had timing them out towards mid. This position could end it. It could be a crossfire between Dumao and Cold, but he's just not watching for it. 2 kills. Free for Dumao.
I don't know if they're coming back from this one now. Dumao has been, again, the key piece for 00Nation with those 8 frags, and we thought the previous round would be their first on the board. This one, you have to imagine, is going to be converted. And yeah, Try finds Slacks trying to peek around there, leaving only Long standing in a 1v5. He doesn't have the bomb. He's trying to go back to get it, gets dinked down by the FAMAS, and eventually he's going to get ticked down to 0. All 5 players left alive for 00Nation. They convert after that crazy round going the way of Sprout. Appear to be poised to greet these Sprout players that are coming towards mid and the B site. Dumao waiting patiently. Good flashbang thrown, but it's not enough. Spitty gets the frag onto Dumao. Try only gets 1 as his teammates fall onto this B site. It has been taken. The smoke is good, but before it blooms, Taco picks up an AK and takes down Stair. Round far from over.
Well, Rawls has the position, though. Great shot onto Lato. Needs a little more. His health so incredibly low, but Long's on the swing. Shuts things down. Excellent attempt out of 00Nation on that eco. Some nice shots hit by Try, but
Try is waiting here with the big green this time. And he's got the support. Coldzera in the meantime takes down Spitty, who was trying to work his way up mid. And now that makes it very tough for Sprout. They've got 3 players there on Cat, but they've only got a Molotov left. They're trying to go for a boost over the smoke. Doesn't work out. Taco gets the free shots onto Slacks. Can't finish him off and ends up going down. Hold the phone. Now some space gained for Sprout. Try's going to have to be big. He's got the support coming up, but it's from CT. Needs to hit this shot. Misses. That could lead to a plant here, but he does connect onto Stair. Dumao swings swings around, finds himself slacks. Long's the last one standing, tries to clutch it out and can't. Dumau secures the round, but a bomb plant is conceded.
And now Lotto has his moment to shine. First one on towards the man swinging past the blue dumpster. Needs a bit more though, or maybe it'll be Taco instead. He'll take a double. Fast rotations from that player in mid. Hacks for one, but again, the instantaneous trade back on towards his teammate. So alone now towards Long. Lotto in a position to deny. Really well set up round there from 00Nation. B side only 2 in defense, and Taco a missed opportunity with the AWP. Dumau needs to convert off of that one. Smoke now covers the cross, but Cold on the site has done well to try and anchor things down. The bomb is still on an island over towards Long. That's where Lotto is hiding, waiting. He does not know about the bomb, but he can at the very least hear these footsteps and look to deny the space.
Sprout, 33 seconds left on the clock, and Lato's got a perfect lineup. He's going to get nothing. Slacks hits the headshot with the op, but time is ticking away. Taco's got the angle with the big green on his side. They bait out the shot and hit the headshot onto him. 2v2, 20 seconds left now. They have to be quick. Only one smoke. Use the Molotov to prevent anyone from pushing up, and Lonks makes it past. He's got the bomb, trying to plant it here. The nade is out. Can it connect for the frag? No, just short. 3 HP. Finally, the headshot comes through from Coldzera. Slacks the last one standing, and Dumau drops him. 00Nation saved the day, but a heroic effort coming through from Sprout. Peeking around back and forth, trying to clear out Xbox, but this stair positioning could lead to a first frag in favor of Scout, as 00Nation appear to be content to fake out a B hit. No, stair has no element of surprise. Lato delivers a bullet right to his dome, then Cold finds Slacks.
Yeah, great replies out of him. But the B site thus far has been held. There was a smoke to delay there. However, the audible's been called. A rotation back towards the catwalk, and Lonks now in the sneaky position. He's tucked close. Flashes, not connecting. One kill. He needed so much more, and it's not to be. Dumau in a bit of a cheeky angle himself. Eventually will find his frag, but Spitty's alone. A 1 versus 3. Kit not on his back, and I don't believe there's one recoverable. No utility either. The odds stacked against him. 00Nation already in a strong setup here, and Lotto first one up. Great shot from him to close the pistol. Either that or Sprout will continue their story as the Brazilian Slayers. They've already knocked the tournament favorite in Furia out of contention, and they want to do the same here against 00Nation. Still, we're long from any finalized scoreline, as Coldzera with the AK does take down Stair. A little less successful for Taco, but Gold there to trade. 3 picked up for him in towards mid. Slacks and Spitty with the Scout alone. I don't think they're going to be able to get too much more done in this round, as that bomb... Actually, wait a minute. The bomb is coming back towards A. I thought they finished B. It would have been a sure thing if they did. But now the bomb is on the floor. It's a 2 versus 3. This is a winnable situation for Sprout, and there's a free one here presented for Slacks. He needs to finish the job, though. The wide swing will do. Now guns on the floor. How has this fallen apart?
Yeah, it makes the round a lot more expensive for them, but at the very least, they will win this one, and Catastrophe doesn't strike completely. 6th round picked up, and they're slowly but surely chipping away at this lead, as it's now down to only 5.
They were initially planning up towards the catwalk, and Lonk's right position takes a shot in towards main, and now that alleviates a lot of this pressure. It's all coming from one side, and Rawls in the right place to fight it. In the flames, burning his try, and the op connects again. A dismantlement from 2 angles as the smoke fades towards spawn, and Spitty collects. If you drop back towards spawn, but of course, rotations will come underneath, so CT spawn now reinforced by multiple, and Stair right at angle. Great shot onto try. That's the bomb on the floor. He'll look to get a bit more done in this. Denial of the plant would be big, and the utility paired with the spam from Spitty is able to do so. That's one of the big win conditions in this round for Sprout, and it looks like denial of the plant has been accomplished. Lotto, the final man to fall.
Yeah, I mean, look, 00Nation still have enough money to buy up pretty well here, but denying the plant is an extra $800 taken out of their bank accounts, which is...
In towards the lower tons, it's the right call. T's all lining up here. Damage done on towards the first Cold. Back on the trade, Spitty looking to get a little bit more done, but nothing in his favor. So, a 1 for 2 trade in the end. Damage, sure, it's good, but doesn't necessarily convert into towards around here. Try has a nice angle. Could be dangerous. 20 seconds left now.
Gotta go.
Will come forth now. Lonks holding on the line. The smoke is deep. It's not covering this angle. Lonks for the first. Needs a little bit more. That's Dumau downwards. The bomb carrier trying to make the cross deep in towards sight. But Lonks overwhelmed. Dies for it. And now it's just Stair towards Long. Disastrous for Sprout. They had an opportunity to end the round, but It slips away for them. Now 2v3 on the retake. Sure, Taco's wounded, but he has the AWP.
Excuse me, I think it was Longs had the opportunity to get that off shot, but it's not over yet. They still have Stare, and well, no longer. Slacks the last one standing, and he will fall to Lato as well, who gets the 2K to cap off the round. And 00Nation going to bloom there and get rid of that Molotov in Longhouse. 00Nation going to try and push here and take the fight towards Sprout. Lato around the corner, wide swing it, and Spitty punishes. He does take a lot of damage though, and 00Nation want to keep fighting. Slacks manages to get another one onto Cold, and now that makes it a 5v3. Taco's managed to make his way up Cat, and look at this, he gets Slacks, and also might find himself the second, and he does. That's Rawls, 3v3, down to 9 HP. Lost a chance to punish. The lineup was there, but he doesn't get the Colat. Instead, he goes down, but at least one frag comes through. Look at the health for 00Nation, 19 HP, and now actually only 10 because Taco's gone.
Was ready on the angle, up recovered, round taken. Map point to Sprout.
Oh, so close. Try with only the op and 10 HP. Hits the first one, but his teammate are actually not going to get anything. They fall back to mid.
Yeah, another last rotation. This has been dangerous for 00Nation before. Coltera finds one, though. The op is still on the site. 14 seconds. They have to execute now. They have to kill this op, or they have to kill Longs, and nothing's doing still. In 9 seconds, this plan has to be committed. 7 more. Slack's still alive. Lato, the last man, and you're right. No time, no opportunity, and the kill will not be conceded. Sprout, 16-8, take map number 1. Surprise 00Nation on Dust 2.
I don't understand that rotation. I was convinced they just had to take the fight towards A, and instead...
And the open utility already raining in here for Sprout to make this retake a possibility. Bomb halfway ticked and already tapped on towards that one. Lato will swing forward to fight. The smoke is applying the pressure. Stare for one. Cold gets one, but he's traded immediately. Longs and Stare, great work. Now just one man left. Dumao, he has an angle on towards this bomb. There's a kit. That smoke is still up, holding his Stare. The stick needs to come through, and Longs protects the diffuser.
Good protection from Longs.
Arrive. He is also alive, and he's on the site in this one, holding that close angle on the anti-flash. No flashes to
nice
scene
shot
for 00Nation, and yeah, beautiful out of Slacks. He'll hit another. The head's just being popped by that scout. Is a bit isolated here. If Dumao finds the right timing on the swing, can take him down for free, and indeed he will.
Yeah, good job by Dumao to even things out at a 4v4. Still, Taco's quite low. Lato's positioning is very forward, but Rawls spots him up before he has a chance to react, and now that makes this a lot tougher for 00Nation. Rawls jumping up, gets the info. Dumao gets one before going down to Rawls, 3v2. Man advantage retained for Sprout. 33 seconds left for 00Nation to get the execute, and the B site is actually free for the taking. Sprout over-rotating, and that'll give the bomb plant likely to 00Nation if they realize it quickly enough that no one's here, but they're being very methodical, clearing their angles, and despite that, still managed to take down Slacks to make it a 2v2, but now Sprout knows they're here. Bomb plant comes through, Spitty pushes up, finds Taco, and also gets try afterwards. Nice work from him. A 3K comes through, and Spitty's fragging prowess continues on forward here. 00Nation relegated back down to pistols, but it will be a pretty decent half by lots of utility available to them. The 4 Tech 9s and Deagle indicate probably a faster play coming through, and it will indeed be all 5 players just funneling into Monster and out from Canal. Longs should be overloaded, but there's the Molotov thrown and the flashbang. Excellent utility to deny 00Nation anything. Only one player left standing after that slaughter. It is Dumao, and he will manage nothing. Spitty deals the killing blow, and an easy 4th for Sprout. 00Nation needs to peruse this map a little bit more and get more information, get more control, which they've been lacking so far here on their T side. Trying to get into connector, they don't clear the close corner, and Stare gets a 2K. Lato and Coldzera down for the count. Another opening kill racked up for Stare.
Taco waiting on the fade, the smoke to retake space in towards the connector, but the first point of contact instead looks to be towards Long. Rawls was spotted off the jump flash forward, and Dumao winning out on the fight. A big one from him to reopen this round.
The Stairs next to Dumpster. Stare is going to get one on to try, and then he finds the last one on Taco to trade out his teammate's death, and another round here for Sprout, who have opened up. There's that Molotov right into the smoke, so that's not going to help him out too much. And here comes Try. It's being watched by Long, so he should have him dead to rights, and he does, right around the edge of that smoke too. Spitty gets 1, 2, and then goes down to Lato, who is the last one standing, and a Molotov thrown at a perfect time denies him the space at Sandbags, and at this point, well, he's just going to try and get something done. 20 seconds left, charging to the bomb site, hoping to find a frag, and he does. That space opened up. There's another one waiting there, Lonks, along with Slacks now joining him. And Slacks waiting from heaven with the op zeroed in, and he will be exposed to that op and the A1S, and that will be it. There we go. It is 6-0 now in favor of Sprout. Into Monster. Taco has that flashbang that he's going to throw, but it's not really going to blind the two players in Canal at all. That leaves Spitty free to get not one, but two frags. Rawls finds Try, and only Taco left, who does get the headshot, but it's a moot point. There's no time left, and he's also down for the count. Here we go, though, jumping into round number 8. As 00Nation are going to invest a little bit into this round. Not all of their money, but Lato with the Hero AK. Everyone else onto SMGs and pistols. Slacks gets the opener, though, and he's looking for a follow-up. Great flashbangs thrown, but they don't lead to much of anything as Spitty and Lonks support their opper, and Dumao and Taco are the last two standing. Lonks around the edge of the smoke should be able to get one, and the final blow as well. Clean round for Sprout, 8-0 again.
Again, another monster pop denied. He's still the highest frag player on this team.
Yeah.
Really nothing is doing. It's not about an individual performance, about everyone on this team struggling to get anything done. Sprout has been stoic in these holds, and again, they start things off right. Spitty, another 3K back-to-back with 3 in the round, and Dumao now alone. 1 versus 3. He does have the AK now picked on up. Armor to support it. 2 kills found already. Would need the ace, but look who's behind. Holding strong, it's Stare. Dumao will need to make the cross here if he wants to recover the bomb, and Stare should be able to shut things on down. That he will.
Well, this B site, the 00Nation keeps banging their heads against it, but...
Mike is too corny for his own good. I'm sure we'll get some of that later if this map continues its course.
Goodness.
Try, though. He'll get something done in this one. Takes down Spitty. That man has been excellent. Anchoring on this site, and Try another one. Connecting with this AWP, finally lighting up the server called Zara for one of his own, and it's only 2 left alive now. Slacks and Stare working on this retake. They're both currently holding towards the connector. Dumao, aware of the possibility, forces Slacks to fall off of the angle. Bomb will be planted here on the B site. And Sprout, 11 and 9K respectively for the 2 surviving players. You could go for some damage here.
And, well, Slacks might try to fight in here and punish, at least get some frags on the board. They know someone's here. And let's see if 00Nation buy the bait and go for the peek. They will not. They want to keep their guns up and running. And at least the big green.
We'll now have to get past Spitty as well. Tries to clear the angle, but Spitty getting it done. And now Stare down below. Needs a lot here. Flash is missing out on him, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Bomb to be recovered, but only 40 seconds, and there's another player in deep. Noise made by Dumao. Does the swing come through? It's timely. Spitty takes him down. And look at Taco. He's all the way on the other side of the map, and he's been heard to. His position very much noted. Rawls doesn't even need that kill. He can tuck.
And then they let a player slip through in the upper tunnels. No one was watching it, and the bomb was by itself without anyone there to trade. And well, then all they have to do on the Sprout side is tuck in. 00Nation finally deciding that there is another bomb site on this map. They're going to go towards the A site. And Slacks is happy. He finally gets to fire off a few shots. And there's another one connected onto Taco. Maybe this is why they were avoiding it, because they didn't want to deal with this. Slacks, oh, he's going to get a third. Lato was trying to clear the close corner, but the op is singing here for Sprout. Dumao does manage to get one back, but at the cost of 96 HP. Only 4 left, and here's Spitty on the flank. They might have heard him, but it doesn't matter. Time's up. Round's over.
Even clock the last player. Ooh, Dumao. He's trying to save this weapon's trying to stay alive and not let the clock get the better of him.
Oh, wow.
Very close, though, with that last little swing.
AK saved through, but what a disappointing end again to that round for 00Nation. Not even getting an execute off and just running out of time on the clock.
But now it works out. However, Coldzera a lot to deal with here. 2 players in towards water. The second hit to activate. Lonks doesn't get the trade just yet. Coldzera now spots him out. They know he needs this kill. He needs to take this fight. And when it, Lonks will. A second as well. Sharp shot onto Dumao.
What a shot from Long. Stare is now going all the way up in towards the upper tunnels, but decides, you know what? I'm just going to throw this smoke and leave the threat of my position in the minds of 00Nation. Lonks does get taken down by Taco. That is the B site likely taken. Slacks could try to fight his way back into it. Has the op, peeks out, but he is smoked off. Nade going to fly onto the site probably once he hears the bomb being planted. And there it goes. Nade thrown, does a bit of damage to Try, but the bomb goes down nonetheless. 00Nation trying to pick up a third round here, but Stare makes it a 2v2. Great trade from Try, who opened up the round with the frag. Will he close it out with one against Slacks? Was obviously nothing else to do but go for this, as it's round number 15. Smoke gonna get tossed onto the site. Slacks will go down. A third round picked up by 00Nation, but still a daunting 12-3 lead for Sprout as we hit the break. Let's try. Engaging. Oh, Stare and Spitty just doing work. I'm surprised Try misses both attempts there. And then Rawls with a drive-by Glock headshot onto coldzera. 5v2 in their favor. 00Nation have both players spread out on each side. Taco's just desperately firing away, trying to survive, but they are just barreling down towards him.
Barely any damage done onto Sprout in that one. 00Nation already getting flanked on through, and Longs to try and find a connection. Unable to do so as both Dumao and Taco hound him down, but at this point the priority changes. Utility, armor, those are things you'd like to have in towards the next round. We'll have to see if 00Nation is allowed it. Doesn't look likely. Dumao's already down. Taco, too, will fall 13th. Picked on up. Chunk of health off of Rawls, but with 3 players holding, another swing maybe misguided. He'll realize that. Fall back to safety and connect a shot on towards Rawls. A nice one. He wants to fight for more here. He really needs to fight for more here. His bomb is sending its way down long, and a second head taken by Dumao.
All right, Kyoto, let's go Dumao. Let's see some spice from the Brazilian Deagles. Dumao gonna tuck away into this smoke. 45 seconds left. And the bomb gets planted beneath his feet. He still gets a third and looking for the fourth. It's actually Taco. Dumao with 4 Deagle headshots. Well played from him. 4 rounds picked up, and that is a great shot in the arm for 00Nation, where nothing has really worked for them. They need that type of play to fire them up.
What an electric round out of Dumao. You can hear the Brazilian fans in the audience are going crazy for that one, and can you blame them? These shots were so crisp. Taco, the one to take that 5th kill, but just a hair's edge away from the ace on the Deagle there. That this isn't at least an early hit towards this ace site, and Taco will confirm that. Takes down Lonks. Well held on the angle. Eats a tag from the scout in coldzera. He is so blind. Excellent flashes, and the follow-up is even better in that one. Stare and Spitty both finding kills. Now Dumao needs another big round, and he cannot find it. Only 1 kill collected. Try in close. This is a risk. AWP just next to the smoke, spamming with the USP. Just barely missing out on the kill there onto Rawls, but now Lotto close in as well. Slacks for 1, the 1 versus 1 now. Try on the other side, flash forward, drop down for Slacks. They'll tuck in this angle, Try just going in with the USP. His best option at this close angle.
He has no idea where Slacks is at this point, so just waiting for the smoke to fade, watching the bomb, time ticking away, and Try will connect, but it's through the wall, and Slacks clutches it out. Oh, goodness. 00Nation, especially after that performance from Dumao in the previous round.
They're just smiling. They're just feeling it for Sprout, but what a heartbreak.
All right, Molotov going to be thrown onto the site. coldzera's going to toss that flash like you said, but no, it doesn't yield anything. Longs finds 1, then Stare follows up with a trade and a second onto Dumao. Only Lato left, and look where he is on the A site. Bomb going to get planted. All he's got is a FAMAS in his hands. He's going to try and make it work for at least 1. There it is. Looking for the second. Almost finds it onto Stare, who's down to 31 HP. Continues to spam. Stare, realizing the situation, backs off and lets Slacks deal with the rest. Map and series point found for Sprout. Here we go. Round number 20. Could be the last one of the day here. As Sprout's going to charge in, no hesitation. Taco goes down. Longs gets Dumao. They want to end this quickly. They want to pack up and get on back to their hotel rooms, as Try is going to get the headshot onto Longs. 4v3. And Try tries to get another one here. Rawls peeking around these corners. 00Nation are set up on this B site to try and deny, but Sprout have already gained so much space.
Yeah, only 3 left alive at this point, and that weaponry still less than stellar. 1 man left close. On that left side, it's Spitty trying to take a fight. The spray will eventually find its mark. His Try on 1 HP is dropped to Lotto. Final man left, and it's just the scout. Weaponry just not the tool for the job. The util reigning in. Sprout just a step away, and Spitty will do the honor.
Wow.
16-4, the 2-0 victory, as Sprout is our final team in the playoffs.
Yeah, speed running it at the end there were Sprout. They were very solid throughout the entire